Hi there guys, I just wanted to do a video about letting you know that what I will be doing are changes to format with my YouTube. The way this works now is pretty much very amateur. And I know you guys don't watch me for the high flashy special effects or the HD quality video or the perfect lighting or any of that, but excuse me, I'd really like to bring that quality up in my videos, considering so many people watch me. If my videos look bad, you don't like it, or you'll post a comment and say, oh, you know, they look shit. Even here, you know, I've got these two lights above me, but I'm never really happy with the lighting in my videos. It's always very dark. You can see it's all shadowy back there, and so in the coming weeks, I'm looking at upgrading my setup, like spending a whole bunch of cash. It's sort of already started. I'm actually building a new computer, and I've got it all except the graphics card. I'll show you guys that actually. Give me a second. Just to show you I'm not dicking around. Alright, now I've been going fucking all out on this computer, like seriously guys. I've never really built a top end computer. This is almost top end, but this time I decided to do it. So I'm just going to go through what I've got going on here. For those of you in the computer industry, you'll know straight away what I'm about to talk about. I'm about to geek out, guys. About to geek out bad. Alright. Okay, the first thing is the case, which is the Cooler Master half 922, which is the mid-tower half. It's a great case for great quality case for PCs. Has a lot of cooling in there, which is very important in a computer. The second thing that's important is the power supply. Now this isn't a great power supply. I'd say it's a mid quality one. It's called a bronze, Thermaltake TR2 800 watt bronze power supply, and that's really all I need. Then we got the motherboard. I went fucking nuts on the motherboard, guys. I bought the top of the line Gigabyte 1155 socket motherboard, which is the Z68X UD7. This motherboard cost me about $400. You know, it's very cool. Yeah. So as you can see, I want a good fucking computer. And of course, for CPU, nothing better than an Intel i7 2600K unlocked CPU. So if I wanted to, I could overclock this baby. I probably won't though. Now for the RAM, you guys are probably going to laugh, but I've only got a 4 gig kit. The reason is I still do a lot of, still use a lot of 32-bit programs. So I don't think I'm ready to go 64 yet. But I can, obviously this system's fully upgradable, and if I wanted to go higher in the RAM, I can. This is a Kingston HyperX RAM kit, DDR3 2000 megahertz. You can go higher, you can go up to 2400, but that's all I got for now. For my OS drive, I've got a Western Digital Caviar Black hard drive, which is 7200 RPM, 5-year warranty. This is all I use in computers now. These hard drives are absolutely fucking fantastic. Seriously, the quality, the read-write speed on them is outstanding. I love them. I'll probably be upgrading further down the track and adding 2 terabyte. In my current system now, I've got a 2 terabyte to store all my YouTube videos. I've got here a few, just a few 120mm fans for the case, but it's pretty much full anyway, but I just went out and bought them. I get them cheap, work in a computer store. And this is a fan controller to monitor the cooling on the fans. It's actually pretty cool, this thing, I like it. You can change the colours on the readout, so the theme of my computer is going to be red LED. That's it there. See 4 knobs, and there's an LED readout here which I've set to red, and yeah, monitors all the fan speeds. So yeah, I just need to get my Windows 7 and graphic card. For the graphic card, I'm going to get a Sapphire 2GB 6950 graphics card. Oh yeah, and I need a DVD drive. I might get Blu-ray. I got a Blu-ray drive in my current computer. I could flog it back out and put it in here, because, you know, I probably won't use it much when I start using this one. Yeah, for my monitor, I've got a 24-inch monitor over there. Keyboards are a G15. Yeah, so I'm probably just going to have these, you know, on a KVM or something, and swap between them. So yeah, as you can see, I've gone all out on the computer. Next step, what I want to do is I want to have a, I want to upgrade the camera here. The camera here is not very good, I'll be honest. It's a home movie sort of camera. But I want to go up to a Canon Ligera HF M31. That's the one I'm looking at. So it's got microphone input, so if I ever do interviews with Warner Brothers, that's if that ever happens again, I will be able to plug in a microphone and not be sort of have it separate like I did at last year's E3. Yeah, this camera here is a little piece of shit, and didn't have an input for a microphone, and that cost me one of the greatest Ed Boon interviews ever. And that's that one that you guys always complain about. I can't hear a thing. The E308. I'm so spewed. I wish I could go back in time and do that interview again, and with a better camera, and because that interview was just awesome. The answers Ed gave are amazing. You know, if you can bear the sound, and I know it's very unbearable, but if you go and watch it and you can sit through it, you can. If you listen carefully, you can actually hear the answers, but it is very hard. But yeah, definitely a great interview. Then what I'm looking at doing is getting a light here, something. I'll probably start with one and just, you know, blanket spotlight it back onto me, like here. So I'm hoping it doesn't create too much shadowing. If I have it right in front of me, shadowing should go behind me. To fix the light and fix the shadowing and the dark, you know, it's very dark here. The camera I mentioned will also be HD, so the videos will be HD. I'm also looking at getting a shotgun microphone for the camera. It's called a Rode shotgun mic, which you put on top. I watched this very informative video by Angry Joe, actually, where he's talking about making a hit web series, and I'm lucky enough to be, you know, have a little bit of popularity, and I've gotten by on my passion, which I've already got locked in, but now I'd like to upgrade the tech. So he gave some great tips, him and Doug and Spoonie, about making videos, and I'm going to take that advice and get the Rode shotgun mic. Shotgun basically means just, you know, any sound just comes straight into it, it picks up, and yeah. What else? Oh, I'm going to buy a green screen. So I'm not sure where I'm going to set it up in my house, because it's about 3 meters wide. Yeah. And what I can do with that is hopefully do stuff more like Angry Joe or Spoonie or even Nostalgia Critic, where for instance, I can go outside and take a photo of something outside, and then I can film me on the green screen and superimpose myself on that background. I think it could be cool to be doing a Mortal Kombat video and be talking about the courtyard, and it's me standing in the courtyard, you know. I think stuff like that would be cool. This is the stuff I want to do. This is the stuff I have no idea. I have never even attempted before chroma key. So, yeah, I want to get the screen, the stands, the light, the camera. It's going to cost me about another grand. I've spent almost $1,000 on this computer. So yeah, but I just wanted to keep you guys updated, just so you know. I do take this very seriously. Like, I know sometimes I let videos slip week by week because I've only got those 2 days to do something. Sometimes you just, in the mornings I'm very tired, do you know what I mean? So I'll wake up on Saturday, Sunday morning, and I won't start really doing anything till like 11, 12. you know, and to do a video almost will take the rest of the time on that day, to film it, edit it, upload it, you know. Basically how it works now is I just film it, and then I go back to the computer and play it back again in real time. So if it's an hour long, then it's another hour over there, and then I edit it, and that might be another hour then, and then I export it, which might be, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and then I have to re-encode it, which I do in DivX, and then upload to YouTube. So that's the process at the moment. But the good thing that's going to be is one of those steps I can eliminate totally with the new setup. This is going to render extremely fast with Intel QuickSync Video. The i7 and the graphics card are really going to be a fucking workhorse. So I'm hoping when I do a video now, it's going to be like, that's what I want. I don't know if it's going to be like that, but if not, something's wrong, because this is good shit here, you know. Yeah, and what else are we going to say? Yeah. Oh yeah, the step that I can eliminate is the real-time playback. So if it's an hour, like I said, if I film for an hour, it's an hour dumping the DV tape. But now it just writes to SD card. You just copy the file, and to copy a file isn't real-time. When you're playing it back, encoding it, you got to play it back in real time. And yeah, so that step's great. That means I can save time. You know, so saving time's great. I might also be looking at expanding outside of YouTube. I'm not going to leave YouTube, don't worry. I'll definitely, as long as Warner Bros. Don't shut my account down, or try and shut my account down, because they hate my guts now. I'll continue to stay on YouTube doing Mortal Kombat, and I've got the other channels for Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Commodore 64. But I'd like to do stuff with TVs and movies, and YouTube is so fucking anal about that. So I might be looking at starting a Blip TV account like they use over at That Guy with Glasses, and doing something that way. Because the way it works, YouTube's so dodgy. And they even said it in that video. You watch that video with Doug and Noah and Joe. Basically, you email YouTube, they don't reply. They send you this template email, like, this is what you gotta do, blah blah blah. There's no talking. So you could say to them, what time is it? And you'll get an email back that'll be like, to check the time, do this. You'll be like, but hang on, that's not what I asked you. I asked you what the fucking time was. You know what I mean? And you might have even said in the email, like, oh, I can't check on the website because something's not working, but they'll still send an email back to you and say, you just do it this way, and they'll tell you to do it the way that you can't do, you know? Yeah, so it's like dealing with no one. It's fucked. And this is what's fucked. YouTube, because they're run by a big company now like Viacom, as soon as a big company comes along like fucking BMI Media Group, motherfuckers, they'll straight away say, this video's ours, and it either gets taken off straight away, or you get a warning, or they shut your account down. One of those three things. My account at the moment has 2 out of 3 strikes. The first strike was when I was first on YouTube. I just uploaded this 30-second Simpsons clip for someone on my website, and it got flagged, and it was 5 years ago, and I've told YouTube, look, you got to take that down. That was fucking 5 years ago, and your upload rules and everything have changed a million times since then, but they don't listen, they don't reply, you know. The second strike was from the IT crowd, the people who make the IT crowd. I can see it from here, that's what I'm pointing at. The IT crowd DVDs. I had the menus up, the Mortal Kombat themed ones. They immediately got a copyright strike on my account for that. Can you believe that shit? You know how many sales I got them on that DVD? People were even saying it, like, I'm going to go out and buy it, I'm going to go out and buy it. Because they didn't know the fucking IT crowd had a Mortal Kombat spoof going on the DVD menus. And I didn't even show any of the TV show, only the menus. And they flagged me for that. Fuck them. So if you guys are watching, you know what to do. Don't support the IT crowd DVDs. Fuck those people. Yeah. And if I get a third strike, it could mean the end of my account. So yeah, that's what's going on. But the way it works with Blip TV is... Oh, the other thing I was going to say with YouTube. With YouTube, it doesn't matter if you're a partner or not, like me. you still get treated like this. But if you're a higher level partner, like someone like Community Channel or that, they look the other way. And I called them out on this. I'm like, hang on, wait a second. You say that we cannot upload a copyright material, period, unless we own the rights to it. Then how come Barely Political, a channel that makes all those spoofs, have uploaded clips from Back to the Future on there? That's the only one I can think of. I've seen so many different movies, clips uploaded in their videos, in the middle of their videos. It's because they know by law YouTube can't say that. And for the little guy to back that up, I don't have a lawyer. Whereas those companies are so rich, they're making so much money off the videos they do. They have a law department. And they can say, look, YouTube, you can't tell Barely Political to take this video down because Section 8, Paragraph 3, blah, blah, blah. It's a spoof video, therefore copyright is non-applicable. But for me to do that, I don't have that power. I don't have lawyers who can back me up. Which is an absolute joke. Whereas Blip TV don't seem, well, they don't seem that anal. I don't know if they are, but from what I was hearing from Joe, Noah and Doug, they don't sound that anal at all. I do notice they're very careful when they put videos up. Say I put a video up about Ghostbusters and then I have the Ghostbusters cartoon in it. They have to give props to everything. They have to say Ghostbusters, copyright Columbia TriStar or Sony Pictures 1984, or the real Ghostbusters is copyright to whoever owns that, blah, blah, blah. You know, so whatever they use in there, they credit everyone. And I don't think they've ever had a video other than that the Room review taken down. That John from theroommovie.com made them take that down, and hilarious spoofs followed, so it was almost worth it. But it's back up now because they had to get a lawyer, or they had someone who could back them up, who basically told John from theroommovie.com to fuck off because it's a review and is covered by satire fair use clause or something. So to them. So yeah, I'd like to do something, because I love TV shows. I'm not going to lie, guys. I love TV shows and movies. My favourite TV shows, well, my two favourite, I think of straight away, are Dexter and Breaking Bad at the moment. Breaking Bad is an incredible TV show. And the fourth season hasn't disappointed me yet. I'm up to the third episode. Just watched that one. Dexter's due to start in, I think, September or October. Season 6. And Dexter's always a great show. Like, I love Dexter. Showtime really do a really good job with that. I'd love to go to one of those Comic-Con Dexter panels one day. Or even get to meet Michael C. Hall. That would just be off the wall. Because, yeah, that's a fucking great show. Really, the writing is incredible, and the acting, and it's such a good collaboration, you know. And speaking of other Showtime shows, Californication, I love that show. David Duchovny plays a basic sex maniac. Genius sex maniac, you know. He's got this talent to write, but he's got this talent to also get laid by anyone. That is a fucking great show. It's very dirty, but you know, me, I can watch anything, I don't care. What else? Movies. Some of my favourite movies. We've been talking about RoboCop a whole lot lately. Me and my friends watched RoboCop last week. I'll show you. I got the app on my phone. The original RoboCop's made by Paul Verhoeven. He's a genius director. Fucking genius director. I got this app on my phone. It's got like all the quotes from the movie. Because RoboCop one's fucking awesome. Some of these quotes are so cool.
Can you fly, Bobby?
I love this one.
I'm a desperate man. I want some fresh coffee. They don't want to recount. And no matter what, I want my old job back.
And no matter what, I want my old job back. Oh, fuck. Guns. That guy, Kurtwood Smith, who played Clarence Boddicker, fucking awesome, man. Yeah, so I have a real passion for movies and TV show, guys. I saw Captain America last night, actually. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that a lot. I thought maybe because, I don't know, being in Australia, it just seems like this. Maybe it's not, but it seems like in America, when a movie comes out with anything like America in the title or USA in the title, everyone goes watch it and it rockets to top of the box office. I don't know if that's true or not, but it just seems that way, do you know what I mean? And I thought that might have been what was going on with this movie, because apparently, you know, people were saying, oh, it's doing better than Harry Potter and all this rubbish, you know. But I just went to see it because I've seen Iron Man 2, I've seen Hulk, I've seen Thor, I've seen blah blah blah, I've seen them all. Actually, I got the tin here. Do you guys have these tins over there? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Do you get these tins? So here's the one from Thor. It's just been sitting there the whole time. I'm just really lazy. I don't put shit away. There's the Thor tin. I really like Thor. And I've got an Iron Man 2, the exact same tin, Iron Man 2. And then there's the Captain America tin. Yeah, I like the Captain America tin. The Hydra logo. Yeah, that was a really good movie. And one of the things, my friend, he's the guy, I don't know if you guys have seen that addiction thing that I've got sort of linked into my YouTube, but he's doing his movie eventually, his addiction. He knows a lot about filmmaking, directing, more than me, you know. I just watch him, you know. I try and remember everything, but have a hard time sometimes. But one thing I love about movies, I love scores. And I'm watching Captain America last night, and I'm freaking out in my head. I'm thinking, my friend leans over and he goes, oh, this action director's really good, you know, he did a few Bonds and that, you know. I'm like thinking, yeah, the fucking action's been really good. And then I'm listening to the music, and I'm like, the music, there's something so familiar about it. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, nah, it can't be Alan Silvestri. It can't be. And I'm thinking, it sounds so much like Alan Silvestri. And for those of you guys who don't know, Alan Silvestri, he makes... Where is it? Fuck. There it is. The Predator score. You know, he's got that... You know? The score from Predator. Alan Silvestri's done a whole lot of other things too. I can't even think of them, but you know Alan Silvestri because he's got like a whole lot of violins. Halfway through his score pieces, he loves the violins and that. And I'm listening to Captain America, and it's got the violins, and I'm like, man, it sounds like Alan Silvestri. And then the credits come up, and it was him, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. You know, using someone old school like Alan Silvestri. Alan Silvestri, I love Alan Silvestri, and Jerry Goldsmith was another one of my favourites, and he died. And yeah, I can't even think of anyone else. The guy that did Hans Zimmer, he's really good. Yeah, I can't even think of the others, but there's so many, you know. But Alan Silvestri, yeah, he's cool, and yeah, that was awesome. And yeah, really enjoyed Captain America. You guys should go see it if you haven't seen it. I'm not even big, like, I don't even give a shit about superheroes. I don't have any comics other than the Mortal Kombat ones. But I just like a good movie. And I like cool characters like that. Like Thor, okay, he's a guy with a fucking hammer. Or Captain America, he's got this fucking shield, the flag on it. They should make it Captain Australia. G'day, mate! Boom! Let's go to the barbecue. Yeah. The Avengers looks incredible. I had to make sure you guys stay for the credits. You get the trailer for the Avengers at the end. Samuel L. Jackson, man. Nick Fury is so awesome. Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, so... Yeah, it was a great movie. I guess I should stop just blabbering on. Blah, 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 blah. It's been so long since I did a video though, guys, so... Yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little updates. Because like I said, I want my YouTube videos to be really... I want to bring them up a notch now. And yeah, I'm hoping to do that with better tech So that's pretty much the main point of this video. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys soon for the next ramblings.